Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I feel like I just have to kind of give my credentials before I even get into this video, because I get people who come for me. It's not often, but I have times people come for me and be like, oh, she's not a certified personal trainer. Oh, she's not a listen. Okay, listen. I actually took a few biology and anatomy classes because I was studying psychology at a university undergrad level. Okay, credentials, but that's not the only one. I actually am certified. Like, I'm a certified personal trainer. I've done my theory, my practice. Okay, I don't even need to break it down to people either way. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm certified. I am a professional. I have my certifications. I'm the real deal. So I feel like a lot of times when people see a content creator who has like X amount of subscribers and followers, they think that what they're saying is valid, especially if their body shows it. It's just like, not necessarily. And all the time, what works for one person may not work for another person. I think I've said this so many times before in my videos and on my Instagram and TikTok. But I just basically want to share with you guys what my supplements are, what I take on a daily basis for my body goals, and what works for me. And these definitely can work for you as well, as long as what my explanation behind it pretty much aligns with what you want. And if you want further more information and details, you can definitely like comment below in the comment box, or the, is it comment box? What's the thing? In the comment box, yeah. In the comment box below, you guys can definitely just like ask me questions further about the supplements I'm talking about, brands, benefits, all of that. So I'm free to answer those when you guys ask me. Another disclaimer I want to give you guys is that this is my professional opinion on these products. So yeah, I'm 5'9", I'm 152 to 158 on a good day. Okay, I also went from being like super skinny to gaining a lot of muscle, and that was pretty much my goal. Now my goal is basically to maintain muscle. So that is pretty much gives you guys an idea of why I take these supplements, is because of my goals, to maintain the muscle and just to maintain the hard work I put in. You know, I put in the hard work and now I'm where I want to be. I gotta maintain that. Also, I want to talk about what the word supplement is. So supplement doesn't mean you actually need this in your body. Supplement just basically means like you're not getting enough of it on a daily basis, so you take something to help you achieve the amount of levels that you want to achieve, or that your body needs, or your body should achieve for the thing, based on what your goals are. So you're not gonna die with all these products, but for me, I just don't get enough of these things, so I take the supplements so that my body can get enough of it. Hope that makes sense. So the first one I want to talk to you guys about is, this is my holy grail. This is my baby. Like, if y'all watch my videos, my gym vlogs, my Instagram stories, TikToks, whatever it is, you guys know I am a pre-workout fiend. I'm not trying to say y'all need to have pre-workout to work out, but I'm just saying for myself, it's gotten to the point, which is pretty sad, that I would not even work out if I don't have pre-workout. Like, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. Now I'm saying it to myself. But the holy grail, you guys, is this pre-workout. This is actually a new brand that I'm trying out. It's batch 27. And I have this in the blue slushy flavor. So it's very similar to like blue raspberry flavor, if you guys had blue raspberry flavor from other brands. Now, just to give you guys an explanation of pre-workout. Pre-workout essentially is just caffeine. It literally is just caffeine. It gives you like a boost of energy for your workout. Now, okay, so I know there's an understanding, or like, I want to say misconception, but people think of pre-workout, they think of like fiend, crackhead, that itchy, tingly feeling sensation. That's basically the caffeine kicking into your bloodstream. Now, what happens is, if you're having a very high dosage of caffeine, you're gonna feel this way. But if you're taking a pre-workout where caffeine dosage, or milligrams I should say, is not, it's like lower than what your tolerance level is, then you're not really gonna feel that, if that makes any sense. Like, if you're taking something that has really high milligrams and your tolerance is not to that level, like your tolerance is here and the milligrams of caffeine is here, you're really gonna feel that itchy, tingly, like crackhead kind of feeling. Some people like it, some people hate it. Me? Call me a crackhead. Like, I don't want to say that, but I love that feeling. I love the tingliness. I love the like scratchiness. I just love it. It just gets me so like amped. Now I don't like it too much, because there's some that I take and I'm like, oh my god, it's overwhelming. It really takes away from my workout, because that's all I can focus on. So what I would say is, if you're someone that's new to pre-workout, if you're someone who doesn't really have caffeine in their like daily routine, you don't drink coffee, you don't really drink Red Bulls, energy drinks like that, anything like that, and you want to try pre-workout, I would highly suggest you guys to try something that's on the lower milligrams of caffeine. So I know C4, for example, is pretty low. That's the one that I actually started off with. I've tried the blue raspberry, I tried the watermelon. The watermelon is really sweet. Blue raspberry, honestly, I feel like if you're someone who likes something kind of sweet, within at least the 3 brands I've tried, the blue raspberry has always been the best. And even the girl at the supplement store today told me, she's like, if you want to be safe, blue raspberry 90% of the time tastes good when it comes to pre-workout. So get that. The blue slushie that I have from batch 27, girl, this tastes just like a blue slushie. It's pretty good, like a blue raspberry slushie. It's sweet, but not too sweet. So that's that. This is not something you guys need for your workout, but if you're someone where like you're feeling very down, you're tired, you're exhausted, and you want to work out, pre-workout will definitely kick you right in. Some people do it for coffee and they don't need pre-workout. For me personally, coffee is just not enough. I don't recommend you, however, to take this if you're doing night workouts, because you will be up all night after your workouts. Most likely, actually, at least. The next supplement that I want to talk to you guys about, that I ride by this supplement. I feel like everybody, I don't care what your fitness goals is, everybody needs to have protein powder. Everyone needs protein powder, because like I just feel like there's a big misconception with some people that think protein powder is only for people who want to like bulk up, bodybuilders, gain muscle. No, if you're trying to lose weight, protein powder is your friend. Like I have clients that want to lose weight and I put them onto protein powder and they still manage to lose weight, because it's all a matter of like what you're consuming and how much of you're consuming. How much are you consuming of it is what I'm trying to say. So if you're trying to lose weight, obviously you have to be in a caloric deficit, and if you try and gain muscle, you have to be in a caloric surplus, right? So with protein, what it is that like our body has protein in it. A lot of things in our body is made up of protein, especially our muscles. So we do not, 90% of the time I would say people do not consume enough protein in their diets, you know? And when you're trying to like gain muscle mass like I was, the rule of thumb is kind of you want to have 0.8 to 1 gram of protein to body weight. If you weigh about 120 pounds, you would need like 120 grams of protein a day. That's a lot. You basically need to have, if you're having 3 meals a day, 40 grams of protein per meal. And it's like, you know how much protein you need to have for that? That's a lot. That means basically the majority of your meal is protein, whether that's coming from animal protein or it's coming from plant-based protein. You just need protein. Okay, so think of meat like chicken, tuna, salmon, beef, and then you have like plant-based protein, which can come from things like lentils. Edamame has a little bit of protein in it, but it's hard. In my opinion, it's kind of hard. So what I suggest people to do, and for myself, what I was doing was I was having protein shakes. And with my protein shakes, I would mix it with like almond milk, oat milk, and I'll put some fruits in it. What I do to mix up my stuff is I use a frother. I actually put like the milk and then the protein in the milk cup, and then I froth it up, and then I'll add it to my shake, or I'll add it to like whatever I'm cooking. Because you can cook with protein powder. Yeah, I'm trying to say. You can cook with protein powder. If you're making pancakes in the morning, muffins, I see people put like protein powder in their coffee. You can utilize this to so many different ways. You don't have to think about just putting water and protein powder. Because trust me, girl, I tried that in the beginning when I first started my fitness journey. It was disgusting. I almost threw, did I throw up? No, I didn't throw up. I almost threw up. It's disgusting. So don't force yourself to have it in a way that you're not gonna like. You need to have it in a way that you're going to like and that you're going to be able to consume it with. So as I said, I put mine in smoothies. You can make a smoothie bowl. You can put it in food. You can make a snack with it like overnight oats, or you can make chai pudding, whatever. Just be creative with it. And the beauty with protein powder is that it comes in different flavors. So for me, I have right now the mocha chocolate by Vega, what is it? Vega Sport. There's different kinds. There's just Vega, which is like in a silver green, and it's all in. It comes with just not just protein powder, but I think there's other supplements added in there, if I'm not mistaken. And then you also have, well, I also have the vanilla flavor, just because I don't always want to have like chocolate flavored smoothies, and that's usually how I have my protein. So I've tried Vega, I've tried the Blessed, I've tried Women's Best, I've tried a few, and this is just the cheapest one, quite frankly, for me, and it's also very good. I like it. It also sold on Amazon. So if you want to try the other ones, you're good too. But if you're on a budget, These are the good, this is it. So I'm definitely gonna leave the link for that in the description box below. Protein powder is your friend. You wanna have a protein shake every time you work out, after your workout, because after when you work out, you are basically breaking down your muscles and you need protein to rebuild your muscles back up, because a lot of what your muscles is made up of is protein. So highly recommend. And if you want to be vegan, there's vegan options. Not if you want to be, but if you are vegan, then there's vegan options. Or if you're lactose intolerant, there's, you know what I mean? Like, it's accommodating to everybody. Let's go with that. Let's go with that one. The last supplement I want to talk to you guys about are greens. Okay, so this is basically, I feel like this is kind of like a new, it's not new, it's just surfacing more and more, I feel personally, at least based on what I see on social media. And it basically is just like vegetables and fruits. That's pretty much what it is. And this is for someone who basically, if you do not get enough servings of fruits and vegetables, I believe you have to have like 7 to 8 servings a day, then this basically is a supplement. As I said, it basically gives you what you're lacking because you're not getting enough of it. So for me personally, I usually get like maybe 2 servings a day of fruits and vegetables. I try to have it in every meal, but I'm gonna be honest, my vegetables are usually only my dinner. And then I have fruits in my smoothies when I make them, which is honestly after I work out. And that's probably like 4, max 5 on a good week, times a week, sorry. So by having my greens, I'm able to literally get in my 7 to 8 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. The brand I use is Veggie Greens. I'm gonna show you guys up close. Hopefully it can, like, the lighting is very bright right now. So yeah, I use the Veggie Greens and I have the pina colada flavor. Y'all, this flavor, I have to stop yelling because I yell all the time and it's like annoying. But this flavor is so good. I like sweets, if you guys haven't realized by now when I told you the different flavors I had for my pre-workout. So this pina colada flavor tastes so good, because a lot of times with greens taste like greens. Like, if you think of greens, think of grass. It's very earthly kind of taste, kind of like matcha. If you like ever had matcha, it kind of tastes like matcha in a sense, that like earthy grass kind of flavor. So the fact that this masks it, now don't get me wrong, it's not gonna taste like legitly a pina colada, like, hello, there's greens in here, but it tastes like pina colada. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's good enough to drink without feeling like, oh my god, I gotta clog my nose and like throw it back. I don't have to do that. I actually can sit down and enjoy a glass of this, which is, in my opinion, it's a good sell. If that can allow me to sit down and enjoy a glass of greens, I will drink this. If I have to feel like I'm drinking Buckley's and block my nose and throw it back, then that's when I know this is not the flavor for me. If you don't like sweets, I know there is a non-sweeter flavor in this brand. I think it's berries. I remember one of the girls I follow on YouTube, Shay Butter, she was like doing a review. I'm gonna leave that actually in the description box below for you guys to go check that video out, because she reviews a lot on supplements. So if you also are thinking about other supplements, because there's different ones, just like creatine, BCAA, all of that, she does a lot of reviews on them and brands too. So you can definitely check that out. I highly recommend you to check her out if you're looking for like reviews, more in-depth reviews and specific reviews on specific supplements on specific brands. But back to what I was saying. This is really good. I really like the pina colada flavor. It blends very well, in my opinion. I never shook it in a cup or like a shaker. I just use a frother, because froth is my best friend. I froth everything. If it can be froth, I'll froth it. So I put water, 1 scoop of this, froth it up, and I drink it, and I'm good. And I try to have this every day. I don't have it first thing in the morning, because I'm gonna be real, like, green's not on my mind the first thing in the morning. I try to leave my supplements on the top of my fridge so I can see it first thing in the morning, but I just make sure I get it in by the end of the day. And it doesn't really matter what time of the day you get this in. It's not like, oh, it's more beneficial. I don't think so, at least. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But I personally think that as long as you're having it, it's fine. And the same thing for protein powder, which I probably didn't mention earlier, which I should have mentioned. I think people tend to believe that you have to have protein powder or a protein shake right after your workout. There's like this 30-minute grace. There's not. It's not. If you have a protein powder shake, or protein shake is what I should say, like a bit after your workout, like 2-3 hours, it's not gonna be ineffective. And I know some research has even said that you can have it before your workout, but to me personally, just make sure you have it after your workout. Even if you forget an hour or two, just make sure you get it in. I just like to have my protein powder right after so I don't forget. And then my greens, as I said, I like to leave it on top of my fridge because that way when I'm in my kitchen, I see it. So like, let's say dinner time, I'm like, oh shoot, my greens, I didn't have it yet. Because I'm seeing it in my sight, I'm always in the fridge, I'm always hungry. If I was a fat ass at her, let me be real with you, I'll make sure I get it in. On my pre-workout, listen, that stays in my purse. I have that like my wallet, like that stays in my purse. It's, yeah, let's just not get into details. I just love pre-workout. So that basically is everything that I take in terms of supplements. As I mentioned, I'm basically trying to maintain my gains that I have. So I highly recommend these products, even if you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to gain muscle mass or you're trying to maintain. These to me are essential, minus the pre-workout. If you don't need pre-workout, honestly, don't do it. I've worked out for years without it. And then when I started, I've just been hooked. Like, it's a bad addiction, obviously, as you guys can tell. And you can take it, I didn't mention this earlier, but you can take it either dry scooping it, so straight and it hits you so much harder, or you can dilute it in water. And for me, I think that takes a bit longer because it's diluted. But anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys found this very informative and you guys learned a little bit more about supplements and kind of answered a few questions if you guys did have, whether you should take a particular supplement or what's the point of taking it, because you may see a lot of people doing it and you're like, okay, but why are they taking it? Do I need this? So hopefully I answered a few questions. If you guys have more questions that I didn't answer, definitely leave that below in the description box, in the comment box. You can't write in the description box, Tashana, what? Okay, no. Leave it down below in the comment box and I'll definitely get back to you and I'll answer the question so that you guys can know. And don't be afraid, because I'm sure there's some people who's having the same question as you. So if you write it and I answer it, someone else might be like, oh, that's what I wanted to ask. There's no dumb questions, okay? There's none. It's better to know than not know at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everything will be linked in the description box below and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.